Every year, one of the world's largest retailers intentionally burns $40 million on a single 3-pound item. This is the Costco rotisserie chicken. The staggering financial loss it generates is a calculated, heavily guarded strategy. In an industry defined by razor-thin margins, losing this much money on purpose is the foundation of the company's success. The mathematics of this 3-pound bird provide the key to understanding how a multi-billion-dollar retail empire operates. Traditional retail functions as a war for pennies. Big box stores stock tens of thousands of items, relying on massive inventories to drive foot traffic. Standard grocery chains fight to squeeze profit out of every single box on their shelves, stocking 30,000 items versus the 4,000 found in a typical warehouse club. Costco caps its markups at 14% on national brands and 15% on its private label, whereas conventional retailers mark up products by 25 to 50%. While the retail industry is known for high turnover, Costco provides hourly wages of $24 and comprehensive benefits to part-time workers. By capping margins and increasing labor costs, Costco operates in direct opposition to the survival tactics used by almost every other major grocer in the global market. Analysts on Wall Street evaluate Costco through a lens that ignores traditional retail metrics. The company operates as a membership club. The merchandise sales serve to cover operational overhead, while the card itself generates the profit. This chart shows the company's financial structure. Over $5 billion in annual membership fees drop directly to the bottom line before a single product is sold. Merchandise margin covers the cost of running the warehouses. The retail business exists to justify the annual fee. Their private label, Kirkland Signature, protects these margins. It generates $90 billion in annual revenue without an advertising budget. By decoupling profit generation from product sales, the company becomes immune to traditional retail price wars. The $4.99 rotisserie chicken and the $1.50 hot dog combo function as targeted neurological tools. Behavioral economics defines this trigger as a prediction error. A whole chicken typically costs $8 to $12 elsewhere. Seeing it priced at $4.99 shatters the brain's expectation of what goods should cost. This gap triggers a dopamine release. It recalibrates the shopper's perception of value for the rest of their visit. A shopper enters for a cheap chicken, feels a neurological high, and uses those perceived savings to justify buying a $1,200 television on the way out. The $40 million annual loss on poultry functions as an acquisition cost that generates billions in auxiliary revenue. The raw warehouse format controls the flow of goods and people through a single entrance and exit. This environment allows the practice of checking every receipt at the door before a member leaves. In traditional retail, inventory loss to theft and error, known as shrinkage, cost the industry over $100 billion every year. This data compares inventory loss. Costco maintains a shrinkage rate of 0.11%, while the industry average sits at 1.6%. The membership barrier and receipt checkers act as an economic filter, suppressing theft through psychological friction. The friction of exit lines provides the mathematical security needed to fund the low prices inside the store. The final layer of this defense is employee retention. The company's annual turnover rate is 6%, while the retail average is 60%. Consistently retaining experienced staff eliminates the massive costs of recruiting and training a new workforce every few months. This strategy contrasts with competitors who believe suppressing wages is the only path to corporate wealth, ignoring the capital drained by constant turnover. Costco demonstrates that short-term transaction margins are less valuable than long-term consumer trust. In modern capitalism, that trust is a lucrative asset.